Bododom, 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 bododododo.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is ZAFRAN bin RAHIM and I'm here to explain the meaning of differentiation and the techniques you can use to solve it. So the meaning of differentiation is the process of finding a derivative. It tells us the rate of change in the function based on its variables. So here are the techniques. The first one is our rule. We have x over n, we differentiate it, the n minus 1 and then bring it to the front of x. So the second rule is constant rule. So any number you differentiate it, you get 0. So the rule is which is product rule. It is the two functions multiplied. You get write it as, so the two functions you divide it into u and v, and then you differentiate both of them, and then you write as u v prime plus v u prime. And the fourth rule is the same but a bit different, which is you have to divide it to functions. You write it as v u prime plus u v prime divided by v the power of 2. And the last rule, which is chain rule, is for composite function or function inside the function. You write it as dy over dx equals to dy over du times du over dx. That's all.
My name is SAKBA and I will guide you guys to question 2 of our calculus 1 assignment. So for this question, for question A, we have the function of y equal to 5 exponent a to x since dx. So since 5 exponent is on exponential term and since is on trigonometric term, so first we must use product rule, and in order to use product rule, we must find the u and v of the function. So in uv we have the 5 equals a 5 exponential negative 2x, and when we inverse it using exponential term, we will get negative 10 exponential negative 2x. Now for the v, we use the function of trigonometric term. So when we inverse it, we also use the trigonometric term in inverse it, and we will get 3 cos 3x. Now we must apply, we must write the formula for product rule and apply it inside it using the information given. So we have 5 exponent negative 2x multiply with 3 cos 3x plus sin 3x multiply with negative 10 exponent negative 2x. After we have the form, we must multiply it with the number given. So 3 for the 3 multiplied with 5, we got 50, and 10, this is actually 1 but we ignore it, so we get negative 10 exponent negative 2x. Now after we got this form, we must simplify it with using factors. So first we must see which one have the common term, and we see here that we have exponent that have the common term. So we must factor it using the multiplication of 5. So separate using 5 exponent. Then inside here we will get 3 cos 3x negative 2 sin 3x, and that is the final answer for the question A. Question for our assessment, we have the function in the form of rational but also fraction. So in the form of fraction, we must use quotient rule. So in order for that, we also must find the u and v first before we apply it on the formula. Alright, so because both of them, because this is one is in the form of rational, so we must use chain rule. So for we will multiply with in the front, and the power will be reduced by 1, and also we must we must multiply with the x inside of the formula. Then we will get this. Same with the other sides, where we have to multiply 5 in the front, and the power will be reduced by 1, and we must include by multiply with the x inside the function, and we will have the form of this. Now we apply it on the formula of quotient, the denominator. We can actually just cut it, and so we will simplify it inside of the function and inside of this. So we have when 4 times by x plus 4, x to the power of 2 plus 2x minus with 5 multiply with all of this, we will have the form of 4x plus 2 plus 8x minus with 10x power of 2 plus 10. Now after that we will minus with 4x plus 2 minus with 10x plus 2 x power of 2 automatically, and we have the final answer here.
Assalamualaikum. Continue with our assessment. I will answer question 3. First of all, I will turn this curve into an exponent xy to the power of 1 per 2. The right side stays the same, and then we will start to differentiate all of them one by one. Starting with xy 1 per 2, we will put the exponent into the front, and then deduct the exponent by 1. And then because it's a chain rule, we will multiply them by dx xy. We will differentiate the right side. 1 becomes 0, and then d dx x squared y becomes 2xy plus x squared dy dx. The right side is done, but not the left side. We will put xy to the power of negative 1 per 2 into the denominator and turn it into 1 per 2 square root xy, and then we'll differentiate d dx xy becoming this 1 multiplied by y plus x dy dx. So we'll just do that. So it becomes y plus x dy dx. Okay, then we will multiply both of these, the left side. First we will put the denominator to the right side. So it becomes 2xy multiplied by all of this in the bracket, and then leaving us with y plus x dy dx. And then we will settle the right side. We will multiply it, and then we get 4xy square root xy plus 2x square root xy dy dx. And then we will put the dy dx, this whole thing, to the left side, and then we will put the y to the right side. So we will push the dy dx to the left side, and then we will factor out the dy dx from the left side. The right side stays the same, and then we just simply put the left side of the equation to the denominator of the right side. So it becomes 4xy square root xy minus y per x minus 2x square root xy. And to make it simpler, we factorize it, so it becomes y, and so on.
Alright.
For questions 4, first thing first, let f(x) equal to 1 over x, and then we up the x, and then we x to the power of minus 1, and then differentiate it. -1, x, -2, and then we bring x to the denominator, and then x is a value given, which is 4.002, and then x0 is value chosen, which is 4. And then we search for the delta x. Delta x is x minus value given minus value chosen. 4.002 minus 4 equal to 1.002. And then this is the formula for the approximation. And then we substitute the value, and then 1 over 4. We simplify this, and then with this, and then solve this, be 1999 over 8, and then become 1.25249,875. And then since the answer asks to correct to the two decimal places from 0.249,875 become to 0.25. That's all.